So g'day comrade subscribers. So I'm pulling apart the keyboard of the TO8, give it a good scrub. So it's basically the same as we have a look at these Amstrad CPC 6128's keyboard. So you can see there's a bit of yellowing. Might use some cream cleanser perhaps. Normally I just use dishwashing detergent. I might need some actual cream cleanser to give it a good scrub. But yeah, so you can see here we've got the, when we pull each one out, put those away. Can I do this one-handed? So I've got the keyboard, the key, I've got the spring, don't lose that. But we also have a second spring. So on the Amstrad, these second springs are normally inside there. So in this case, they haven't stuck. They're there. Anyway, so yeah, these are all going to pull one out. You can have a look. If I can do it close up. So I'm doing this one-handed at the moment. I don't have the stand. So there you can see. That end goes onto the keyboard membrane that you can see under there, and that goes into the key, but obviously these aren't sticking in this case. So anyway, yep, I'm going to continue pulling all these apart, hopefully not lose any of those, and give it a good scrub. Just about ready, and yes, ugh. Lots of dust bunnies there. So I'll give it a good clean. It will be very satisfying. So there's the little LED for the caps lock, and yeah, give it a clean. Time to give the bottom case a wash, and you can see what Samuel was talking about here. That's where the gate array is, underneath the board. There we go. So I'll give this a wash as well. Get the dust off. Be looking good. Right, we'll see how this goes then. So I've added in extra cable for the 12 volts. Center, I'm going to make it center positive like the TO7. And on the case, where the antenna, where the RF output would be, I have just installed a 2.1mm socket, made it so I can disconnect it if I ever have to pull this apart again. So that's glued back on. This broke off as well, so a little bit there, so I had to glue that back on. So let's lever this back in. Hopefully. My idea is hopefully it goes like that. That's the way it goes? No, this way it goes. Okay. Yeah, so that'll just be loose, I guess. I think it should be hard. I'm not too worried about heat from the... I could probably turn it around a bit. Maybe that's what I should have done. Turned it around when I installed it, before I installed it. She'll be right. I'm sure it'll be right. Okay. Maybe something like that. Add something there just to hold it out of the way. So that's all back in the case. Just need to get the main board from outside because I gave that a wash as well, and then put the keyboard back together. It's getting on in the day. I'm not sure how much more I'll get done today, so this might end up being finished tomorrow, today being Sunday. So the board's back, well, the board's back from outside, much cleaner. So there's quite a bit of dust over here on the RAM. Yeah, actually, so Aaron mentioned, yeah, about these links. I'm just wondering whether the big solder blobs mean that they can be broken. So basically, you know, you just suck up the solder and the link is broken. I wonder if that's what these links are. So you can either make or break them, perhaps. Don't know. Anyway, so that should. How am I going to do this? I did this. They go in there. Okay, all right, yeah. Actually, one thing I'm quite impressed by with all the Thomsons I've got are these covers for the expansion ports on the back. None of them are lost. You know, normally you get these machines and anything that could come off has come off. Usually, like on the Enterprise 64 and 128, the expansion port cover is usually missing. Just realised I need to put the printer port clasps in to get it through. And like so. Try again. There we go. I think that's everything. Like so. It's looking much better. Looking much better. So yeah, we've just ordered Chinese takeaway. Lotus at the Lighthouse. Very rare treat. So what are we getting? $95.10 in total. So we're getting number 27, beef rendang, a truly exquisite traditional Malaysian dish, carefully cooked with mixed spices and herbs, a chili lover's delight. So yeah, very spicy. So we're getting that one. So, and then what else are we getting? We're going honey chicken, something simple. Honey chicken, and of course good old sweet and sour pork, traditional sweet and sour pork, and then we get a large fried rice, and then we're cooking our own rice as well to add into it. So $95.10. Zoom out, but it's supposed to be quite a good, well, the best import, I'm told. Just it's not too far away as well. So anyway. So that'll be ready in about 20 minutes. So yeah, so I'm thinking I might do a tie, just to tie that up there maybe. Let's put the power cable back in, how it should be. I think it goes like this and around, maybe. Like that, something like that. So you've got some strain relief there. Yeah, then I've got to add in the small little yeah, I just need to add in the little, oh, there we go. For the floppy drive, which way does it go? Yeah, I think it goes like that. No, it should go like that actually if we're looking at the red. The red is on that side, and that's where pin 1 is. So it should go like that, but the way it is, I reckon the cable's been put in back to front. If we want to go, so we've got the red, which is supposed to be pin 1. But on the actual board, we can see that pin 33, pin 34, pin 1 and pin 2. So technically it should go like that, I guess, but the way it's bent like that. So vertically in and then into the floppy drive. So the cable's been put in back to front. Not that it really matters. It's just, yeah, if you want to go off the colouring like that, there we go. So that's in there, ready for... I've got to put the screws back in. So there's a little screw up the top here. So there's a screw up the top, and then there's a screw there holding in the floppy drive. Then we've got some screws there. So Samuel also said that my colours were off. So like the blue, there was no blue perhaps. So I'm not expecting it to be suddenly fixed, but yeah, that's something I'll need to investigate, I guess. But let's put it all back together and see if it still works. So yeah, let me get the screws all ready. So there's different length screws, of course. Horses for courses. So there's some short ones and some long ones. So I think short ones go at the front. Pretty sure the short ones go at the front. The standoffs are shorter, and I think the long ones go at the back, from what I remember. So anyway, we'll get those done. And then, yeah, it'll be time for the keyboard. Well, probably dinner. Okay. G'day, comrade subscribers. So I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this, but I haven't worked on this for quite some time. Keyboard's all nice and clean and back together. A couple of the little, well, one or two of the little latches here broke off, but I managed to glue them back on. The problem I've had, and why I've kind of put it off for so long, so the whole idea was, well, basically the keyboard wasn't working at all. So I've stripped it apart, I've pulled the membrane apart. It's got three pieces, so we've got a back piece, we've got the center kind of insulator, and then we've got the top piece. So I've cleaned that, isopropyl alcohol. The problem is the caps lock is illuminated quite cleverly, and I've gone and lost the LED again. Problem is I wasn't paying much attention. What did I put it in here for? There it is. Let me just grab it out. Sorry, dead air. So that's the LED, and it's got, I think it was kind of attached somehow. Oh, actually I think it was like that. Actually, it was flat. Yeah, I think it was flat like that. So this is the section here. So it's somehow kind of sat or was attached like so to the membrane. I've never seen something like that. No doubt some clever dick is going to say, oh yeah, I've seen that all the time, you should have done that. But this is the first time I've seen it. So yeah, so I've not been sure how to kind of reattach that or just not worry about it. Because I don't think none of my other machines, 8-bit machines, have a caps lock light. So it would be neat. So I'm just not sure how to reattach it. I don't know how it was attached in the first place. Sorry, just trying to get the light in closer. Sorry, close up of my hands. Not a hand model today. Sorry, I've been digging in the dirt outside. Yeah, so it's kind of sat like that. And I guess these are conductive as well, so that little pad is told to light up when when the caps lock is on. I'm just not sure how that was attached. It's like they are kind of rubbery, so I don't know if it's just a matter of just pushing down, maybe. Trying to see. That's okay. That's the little hole there. that would poke up through, I guess, like so. Okay, so it'll poke up like that. But maybe I need to dig out my old video before I pull this apart just to see which way it went in. I'm thinking maybe... No. Maybe. No. It's just not working out. Get that flat. Sorry, dead air again. So I don't know, because it was just kind of, I just accidentally knocked it off, so I think maybe it was just like, see, it's not really attaching. Like it was pushed on or something. Yeah, so that's the pickle I'm in at the moment. So I might leave it off for now, I think, and see if you guys have any ideas. So I'll get the keyboard back together and, well, see if I can get any further than the boot menu this time. Okay, I've got all the little tiny springs that go in underneath the keys. So surprisingly, I didn't lose any. So as yeah, anyway, probably seen it in the other video. I can't remember, it's been a while. So I assume, so that none of these fall out, I go this way. Put that on, I guess. Like so. Okay. Alright, well hopefully it works. Okay, so I've just got to screw this back together now. Alright, getting there. Okay, so I can't remember what I showed last time, but I've basically just replaced the cable, put an Aussie cable on. I've added DC output for if I add a cassette recorder. So I've just got a little socket there. I assume it's taking 5 volts. Taking 5 volts from the power supply, and if I ever need to pull the case apart or whatever, I just disconnect it so I don't have to worry about that being stuck in there. Right, so it's all pretty simple. Pull the keyboard tabs up and reconnect the keyboard. Oh, and that's the power. That goes down here. Alright, let's see. Alright, excuse the mess. So, because it's SCART output, I've got it sitting on top of my Sony DVD hard drive recorder. So SCART out, SCART in, and then S-video to my Elgato into USB. So let me start recording, and I don't know if it's on or not. Okay, power on. Well, hey, okay, so this is where I was stuck last time. I couldn't do anything. Let's see, so is it 1 for basic? 3, 4. Keyboard's still not working. Oh, the return worked. Date, I don't know, 24th? No, of course the numbers. Okay, the numpad's working. Maybe I'm supposed to use the numpad. June 24. Let's see if it accepts that. Alright. Now maybe. Okay, I've got to press the numpad. Okay. No. Okay, no. Okay, function keys work, return works. Huh. Okay, so so the top row works. No, that one doesn't work. So that works, shift works. Insert works. Okay, so this section, okay, so it looks like the keyboard is partially working then. So I'm going to have a look at maybe the connector. So these numbers up here were, okay. So these weren't working before because I need to shift if I want to get 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. So numpad works. Control M is usually, well, was ASCII return on the Amstrad. That seems to be working. Control G is bell. So M's just going down. Alright, unfortunately it doesn't seem to be much further than last time. Was there a reset button? Okay, so I needed to press shift 1. Okay, shift 1. That gets me into basic. That's basic 512. Was this machine supposed to have 512K or was it just 256? Can't remember. Shift 2, which gives us the original basic on the TO7. Okay. No, keys aren't working there either. Alright. Reset. And then preferences. Okay, color palette. So we went through all this last time. We can change the color palette. Somehow. Yep, that's fine. Oh, maybe haven't reseated that enter key properly. Alright, looks like I'm getting the keyboard out again. Appel de programme. I converted all these last time. Error 71 because there's no disk. So I need to get a disk out, don't I? Alright. And something about files or something. Yeah. Alright. 2, double density. Oh, okay. Initialize. Oh, of course, no, I's not working. That's right, I wasn't sure what escape was. I was going to always go up here for escape. Oh, this must be so interesting to watch. Alright. So I'm still having keyboard problems then. Alright. I will pull it apart and continue troubleshooting. But one thing I did, let me just stop recording. Okay, power off. So one additional thing, let me disconnect the SCART. So the second disc is, I think it was a 14 pin. It was the same as the Atari ST. So I have seen converters online, but the pinout's different, I think. So, but someone on GitHub has made a kind of like a DIN to 34 pin normal floppy converter board. So I was going to reuse that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 pin. So because I've got the floppy on the side there, so I'm just thinking about connecting up a GoTech externally. So, but I've got the SD. I've got the boards to build the SD card interface as well. I just need to make them up. Problem is, I need a PLCC 32 to DIP 32 programmer, a converter board for my EPROM programmer. So I've just ordered some from AliExpress. So maybe within 10 days I should get that. But yeah, sorry, I've been sitting on this for so long. I haven't completed it. So come back to it. Hopefully you guys will see it again. It won't take so long. Hopefully I'll continue working on this one. Because I think this is my best one. I do like the MO5 because I can load software. Is it the MO5? No, what's it? No, MO6. The MO6 because I can load software on it easily. But yeah, I think this is probably the best one of all of them I've got so far. Yep. Okay, that's about it for tonight. Bye for now.